You spend hours pouring your heart and soul into a blog post. You're writing about an important topic that you're sure will help readers, and you want to convey your message as effectively as possible. So, you've edited each paragraph until your eyes ache from staring at the computer screen. You've crafted a compelling introduction that will entice readers to keep reading. And your conclusion is powerful, with a memorable final sentence we like to call a zinger. Unfortunately, all of this time and effort will go to waste if no one reads your article. Often, there's only one way to get people to read. You must craft a title or headline that is so irresistible, it draws your desired targets or audience in like a magnet to click on your piece. The people you want to read your articles on social media feeds are flooded with a constant stream of articles and other online content. If you don't have an attention-grabbing headline, your post or article will not reach the potential readers you mean for it to. And that would be a shame, because then you won't be inspiring and helping them, nor will you be converting them into a client. But don't worry, because in today's media training, I'm going to share with you my 3-step process for creating captivating headlines so your target audience reads your valuable blog posts and much more of your online content. So who am I? And how do I know how to write catchy headlines? Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Janette Burke, media personality, mentor, and trainer. I'm also the executive producer, host, and creator of the 3-time award-winning lifestyle online TV series, Janette's TV and Janette's TV podcast. I bring over 20 years of my media and public relations experience to the table, specializing in making my clients look, sound, and feel their best on camera or stage. Now, in my days of doing this type of work, I've come up with numerous alluring interview or speech headlines that have also been used to make videos or lives, written articles, blog posts, social media posts, email campaigns, pitch letters, and press releases. And they've all been done in a way that capture the essence of my clients' stories or messages and attract eyeballs. So as a media mentor and trainer, I've developed my signature brand showcase package with proven 4-step processes to give CEOs, entrepreneurs, professionals, coaches, speakers, book authors, and content creators like you, who are the face of their brand and business, the necessary media training skills they need to effectively communicate their message, answer interview questions with confidence and ease, and improve their presentation and performance skills, all while obtaining top-notch publicity with intriguing stories and headlines or titles. So the good thing about all this is that I just happen to know a little bit about what I'm doing. So if you'd like to learn more, you are free to PM me right here in any of the chats or direct messaging, or you can reach out to me at Janette, Janette, at JanetteBurke.com. That's JanetteBurke.com to receive an exclusive invite to my group chats, where I'll tell you the 3 things you must have in place to become a sought-after media guest or speaker on world stages, and more about how you can reach my audience of over 5 million with my signature brands showcase package, which happens to include something about headlines. But for now, let's get back to today's training. The first thing audiences and readers look at is the headline or the title. It's those few little words that give them the answer of whether the story is worth telling or not, reading or not. That's why it's crucial to write a captivating headline, no matter what you're doing. So how do you go about writing a captivating headline or title? Here's my 3 best tips. Number 1, craft a one-sentence synopsis. When I begin working on a new writing project, the very first thing I do is write a one-sentence synopsis of what my piece will be about. I do this no matter if I'm about to write a blog post, a video script, a media pitch, or a press release, or a speech, or even a personal essay or short story. Now, this one-sentence synopsis, it's so important because it gives me a clear understanding of the main point of my piece and the message that I am trying to express to my readers, or in the case of videos, my viewers. So this acts as a guide, and then I don't end up running off on tangents or going down rabbit holes that I wasn't intending to. And often it can be tweaked to become a perfect title for the piece too. So for example, this video which I'm making for you today, my synopsis was three ways to write a captivating headline. Now I tweaked that sentence to get my headline down a little bit to how to write a captivating headline, or 3 ways to write a headline. A powerful 3-step process. Now, as I said, I don't only use the one-sentence synopsis for blog posts. I recently wrote a personal essay titled, Why You Need to Be on TV. That title came straight from a one-sentence synopsis I crafted as well. So let's dive a little deeper into how to craft a one-sentence synopsis with different formulas that can help you write yours. So you'll see when we go about tweaking your synopsis, you'll see how the process works in order to be able to turn it into a powerful headline. So point number 2 here is I also identify my CEO keywords. So this is my second step when crafting a headline for a blog or a video post, is to identify the keywords that I want my blog post to be categorized under in Google or YouTube searches. So when it comes to blogging or vlogging parlance, this is called search engine optimization, or SEO. If you have a blog and don't bother at all about SEO, you probably will end up not reaching very many readers because they won't know how to find you through Google. So if you're not worried about SEO, choosing a clear keyword would help people better understand what your piece is about and help you avoid titles that sound like clickbait. For example, compare the difference between titling your piece, This One Habit Changed My Life. Sounds a bit like clickbait. Or, How Journaling in the Morning Changed My Life. Journaling would be your keyword for that title. And here's how to figure out what keyword to use for your piece. So you got to take a look at your one-sentence synopsis. What is that piece that you're writing all about? Is there a word you can use multiple times in your piece to refer to about your topic? What terms might someone be searching for in Google to find your piece? These are just a lot of the considerations. Search for a blog post similar to yours. What keywords are used in those titles? Then you want to maybe piggyback on that because you already know that people are searching for those type of words. So then the third point is you get to tweak your headline to include specificity, curiosity, and power words. Now, once I've crafted my one-sentence synopsis and I've written my blog post, then I pinpoint my keyword. I write up a quick first draft of a headline to work with. Let's take, for example, the blog post I wrote about 2 different journaling methods. A rough draft of the title might have looked like this: a peek at 2 journaling methods. But that's not very compelling, right? So, how can you make that better? Well, it's time to tweak that headline to make sure it stands out and entices people to click to read the article. So here's how I do it, or I did it rather. I keep it plain and simple by sticking to the simple 4 to 8 word headline principle with words that are easy to pronounce. Imagine writing a small sentence to an elementary student with the what and the who of what is involved in this story or this piece. That simple. Next, I answer the important question, what happened? And who did it happen to? And if there was a were that happened, it would be important to involve that as well. A good example would be Sharon Osbourne disappointed about how the talk happened. It reveals who's involved in the story and what she feels about the recent event. Lastly, I always write in the present. I never use the past or the future tense because it will sound odd to the reader. We want the reader or the viewer to feel like this content is happening right now. So there you have it. You can use these tips on many platforms, YouTube, blogs, Instagram posts, you name it. Lots of the successful businesses don't convolute their headlines with wordy and long titles. It's to give the audience a taste of what they are looking for. And that's really what you got to remember. So, please share your comments in the feed below. Try out my tips and please let me know if you find them helpful. And for more information about my media marketing programs and counsel, hop on over to www.janetteburke.com. That's www.janetteburke.com now to register to receive my Janette's Media Training and Mentoring e-zine and Janette's TV and Podcast Center Stage show notice. You can also check out my blog for other articles related to media marketing. And you can also book a session with me, a discovery call, where I'd love to learn more about your marketing needs. And all you have to do is go down to the bottom of the page on the home page of the website and you'll see booking, and you can just book me there or drop me a line at Janette, Janette at JanetteBurke.com. I'm happy to help you. Until next time, this is Janette Burke signing off with another media training.